President, I give notice that on next sitting day I will move that this House notes that A series of questions asked by the Honourable Peter Primrose MLC concerning Sydney Trains and asbestos through budget estimates were not directly answered, receiving only the following response, and I quote, "Sydney Trains takes its obligations regarding the management of asbestos very seriously. Sydney Trains complies with all its statutory obligations in relation to the management of asbestos, including those under the Worker Health and Safety Act." And B, inadequate answers to the questions is a growing concern which is undermining the ability of this House to hold the government to account, especially in relation to the transport cluster. 2, that Understanding Order 52 there be laid upon the table of the House within 21 days of the date of the passing of this resolution. The following documents in the possession, custody or control of the Department of Transport or the Minister for Transport and Roads. A, all asbestos registers held by Sydney Trains, New South Wales Trains, State Transit, Sydney Metro and Rail Corp. B, all legislative compliance registers held by Sydney Trains, New South Wales Trains, State Transit, Sydney Metro and Rail Corp. C, the health monitoring records for exposure to asbestos for Sydney Trains employees. D, the health monitoring records from 1 January 2012 for all transport cluster employees exposed to asbestos. E, all current asbestos management plans held by Sydney Trains, New South Wales Trains, State Transit, Sydney Metro or Rail Corp. F, any review of an asbestos management plan conducted by Sydney Trains, New South Wales Trains, State Transit, Sydney Metro or Rail Corp since 1 January 2012. G, all correspondence, reports and briefings created since 1 January 2018 relating to any asbestos register or legislative compliance register within the transport cluster. And H, any legal or other advice regarding the scope or validity of this order of the House created as a result of this order of the House. And 3, that documents returned to this order be redacted to remove any identifying personal health details.
Are there any other notes?